Well, and then Shane is outside.
Welcome back to South Georgia Home. I have a haul today from the last 2 days. This weekend was Flea Across Florida. Now, I am excited about this haul. This is me excited, but I am excited about this haul. My nephew sent me a advertisement for an estate sale on Friday down in Chattahoochee. And I don't know about you, when I think of estate sale, I think it's a whole house or it's a lot of stuff. This was not either. The picture that they had was a big old 2-story house in an old neighborhood. I've been to that neighborhood for a different estate sale before, and I was really looking forward to going. When I got there, it was only 2 rooms. And the guy that lived there, it was just eclectic stuff. Apparently he used it to take pictures or do vignettes, whatever. Anyway, it was down to 2 rooms. And it was just eclectic stuff. So I kind of felt let down a little bit by that. It wasn't my idea of an estate sale at all. But what I had forgotten, and on my way to this estate sale that I saw people setting up side the road, and I thought there's a lot of people doing yard sales today. It was a Flea Across Florida weekend. And so after this disappointment of the estate sale, I started going down the road and hitting a couple of spots. And I got a pretty dang good haul out of it. That was the best part of the weekend, was that Flea Across Florida. I went Friday and I went back Saturday morning. My husband didn't want to go. He wanted to kind of lay around the house without me. So I went and shopped a little more and I came home. He's outside working on projects right now. So thought we'd come in here and discuss what we bought for the last 2 days. The estate sale, I'll show you what I got. I really wish now I had not bought anything, but I did. What I bought's okay, but I could have saved that money towards Flea Across Florida. The first thing I picked up, and this was only $1, it was marked $1. It's a little sugar dish. It is, as you can see, it's got a lot of the crazing on it, staining. It's not marked. Don't know who would have made it. The lid is cracked. It does have a little bit of crack through it there, right there. And you can see on the inside. It's not that it's special. It's got little indentions. It's not transfer aware, but it's got little indentions right here. It's the only decoration really on it. It was only $1. Brought it home and cleaned it up. Don't know what I'll do with it. I don't think it's selling material, but you never know. I picked this up, and I'm not quite 100% in love with the handle of it. I have a candle snuffer somewhere that has the beehive on the end. This one, of course, does a swivel. This is a part I'm not too sure about. This, I can't decide if it is plastic or glass. It can easily come off. I mean, that's really thin wire. You can just take it off that way. But then do I want the ball on it? So I can take that off if I wanted to, too. Right here. Yeah, we could just take that whole thing off, I guess. There was a lot of wax on it. I've gotten some of it off. There's still some on the inside. But he used it at least. Anyway, that was $2, I think. And then the other thing were I bought 2 of these. These were $10 for the pair. As you can see, $10 for the set. They are not old. They are metal. But as you can see on the bottom, they're newer stuff. He probably painted it, or I don't know if they looked this way when he bought them or if he made them look this way. And you can see they were used for plants. So this probably the same thing that we're going to do with them is put some plants in them. But there's one and then there's the other. So $10 for those. So $13 at that estate sale. And like I said, I really wish I'd saved my money for the Flea Across Florida sale. So went down. First place I stopped, the Hubs is outside working on some projects, and he's gonna do something right now that he doesn't need my help with, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and go help him. Anyway, when I first stopped at one of the first spots, there was several people already in one spot, and a lot of antiques. This wasn't just yard sale stuff. A lot of them had antiques. The first person I went up to, she had 2 big crock bowls, or they look like crock bowls. The first one, it was tan with a brown stripe. But closer inspection, when I kept reading the bottom, it was oven safe, microwave safe, dishwasher safe. I thought, this is not really old one. It was pretty, but it wasn't the really old one. And I didn't really need it. Really didn't need this one, but anyway. I asked her how much, and she said they were $5 a piece. So I picked this one up. This matches. My mother bought me one smaller than this at an, I think, estate sale, yard sale for $1 one time. So this matches that. I've never seen one with these really, really crude handles. I guess it must have had a, you know, a metal hanger or something. I don't know. But I've never seen them. It's not really well done. I guess they do what they're supposed to do. That one looks like it's cracked. Or it got cracked maybe when it was glazed, when it was fired in the kiln or something. But yeah, this one has handles. It does have a little bit of cracking on the inside in here. Other than that, it's in good shape. But a blue crock, $5. And it almost didn't happen when I picked it up and I said, okay, do you have change for 20? Because all I had at the time was, well, I had a couple of ones. And she said, no, she counted off all the ones she had, but she said she didn't want to give me all of her ones. So she said, go shop and come back. Maybe, you know, you'll have change or I'll have change. I'll hold on to it for you. She just left it on the table. But I did come back. I went to the very next booth, and I think this lady, I think she said that she had a booth, an antique booth somewhere, and she closed it down. So a lot of this was stuff that she was just getting out of her booth. And I couldn't resist it. As you can see, it's a tapestry. It does not have a glass on the front. It's just the tapestry. And of course, sealed on the back. Already have a hanger on it. I already have had it on the wall where I want it to go. But I love the colors of it. So this was, I believe, $4. So when she gave me the change from that, then I went back and picked up my blue crock bowl. And I visited her again today. I'll show you what I got from her. I didn't get much that first day, I guess. Not from this particular spot. So I went down, there was another lady setting up, and this was on her table, and it's probably gonna be for sale. I am not a Fiesta ware collector. It does have a couple of spots in there. I've washed this, but I couldn't get those spots out. It is Fiesta ware. And I know Homer Laughlin does Fiesta ware, and I like Homer Laughlin. I'm just not a Fiesta ware collector. I don't know. I'm sure there are different time periods for the colors, and I'm not quite sure what color or what time period this pale yellow is in. But I didn't know they made nesting bowls or mixing bowls. I'm guessing it's a nesting bowl, maybe fit inside something else. But anyway, that's probably going to be for sale. So then I made my way down to another section. On my way I stopped. There was a place that looked like it was some kind of ramshackle antique shop out front. They had tables set up with stuff outside, and then there was a fence. On the front side of the fence, there were two girls selling their stuff. It was like $1, $2, whatever. I didn't want any of their stuff, but this antique store, I got a little footage in it, but not much. It had some stuff out on tables, and so I grabbed two things. And you'll recognize this if you've watched any of the videos. You see that edge there, and this is marked USA. It's a large platter. I think I have a smaller platter that looks like this, but it is a large platter. I collect this. This is one of the primary china patterns that I do collect from that time period. So pick that up. I think it was $3. This was the other thing. Now this, I don't know if I want to keep or if I want to sell or hold on to until the fall and then try to sell it because it's brown, or keep it for decoration. I don't know. It's really pretty. I love transfer wear as much as the next person. I think it's really beautiful. Whatever color, I've seen it in purple, I've seen it in red, pink, blue, the brown, purple, excuse me, not purple, teal colored. And I think it's really, really pretty. Excuse me. It's just, I don't run across a lot of it in thrift stores, and sometimes at estate sales, they want a lot of money for it. And I don't need another collection. So I avoid trying to pick up like the Royal Staffordshire stuff, whatever. But this is really pretty. It's really well done. You can see the transfers even on the inside. It's on the handle. It's really neat. the lady who was taking my money, she was like, I think this is really old. I can't tell. It probably has some tape on it at the bottom at the one time. Now I have washed this and tried to get that tape off. I can't. Tape residue off. So again, this may go up for sale kind of closer towards fall. So that was, I believe, $3 as well. $3 for the platter. Then I went on to, when I've done Flea Accross Florida before, I've always gone to Mariana and gone towards Cottondale. There's a place where a bunch of vendors set up out there as well. And so when I left all of this, I said, I'm going to go there and see what they've got. And the first thing I picked up, and I was surprised, the guy, he saw me looking at it and he said, that platter is $1. Is that not pretty? If you the last haul that I did, there was another platter that I bought at an estate sale, and it had almost, I've compared it, that one is just a little bit lighter in color than this one, but you can see that. Now I just told you that I don't do transferware, I don't try to collect transferware, but I can't help myself on this. I love the color. I thought at first it didn't have a mark, but it does. It's right there. You can't hardly see it. But all that is crazing. It has been washed. So it is beautiful and it will go great with the other one. It doesn't match it perfectly, but who cares? I don't. Now, another vendor, and I got some of these last year from her. I got all of the bigger glasses from her. I do collect the boppy. And she had both of these sizes. She had, I think, one or two more of these and a few more of these. But I could not recall how many I needed. I want a 6-place setting. I have 6 of the bigger ones. I think this makes 6 of this size. And then I have 4, so this is 5. I need 1 more of these. And then I have the smaller, like sherry glasses. I think I need maybe 2 more of those. I'm not quite sure. They were $1 a piece. So at that one, I spent only $4. Yeah, so not bad, $4 for that. So I went back today. I said I'm gonna see what's what. Oh, no, excuse me. First day, this was another thing that I found and I really love. It was $1. I've been looking for these. There's one in an antique store, and every time I go in, I look at it, but it's not priced. It's in an expensive booth, so I'm kind of nervous to go up front and then try to contact the buyer and say how much, and her say like $25, and I'm like, no way. So I kind of leave it in place. Anyway, this was on a table, somebody else's thing there at the flea market in Cottondale, going towards Chipley from Cottondale. I held it up and she said $1. So you've ever seen these before. It's just a glass jewelry box with the brass detailing, and it has that etch work on the top. And it does, I don't know what this is. I thought it was Belk's at first. Maybe it is. It says B&L, I believe, if Belk's ever had a different name. And it says $25. So $1 for that one. And I really liked it. And the idea that I have for this, you can put anything, these jewelry, I think it's supposed to be a jewelry box. You could probably put your makeup in it. If you didn't, I don't wear a lot of makeup. My makeup would probably fit in here, what I do wear. But what I was thinking about, I have a bunch of black and white pictures that are just odd shaped and I can't find frames for. So I was thinking about taking a whole stack of them and just putting in here and just sitting on a table. And if you were curious, you could open it up, take them out and look at it. So all the family, of course. So that was all. That was $1. Each of the cups was $1 and the platter was $1, $4 there. So I got up this morning and I went back to the same place I was yesterday. And because I saw one thing yesterday and I really didn't want to pay the price that he was asking. So I went back today to see if prices were better, and he did give me a better price. This is not it. This is the first thing I picked up in the same booth. Now, I myself have never laid hands or laid eyes on a Dundee jar. I know a lot of people collect them. You can probably go on eBay and find them. I've never seen one in an antique store, estate sale, never seen one. This is as close as I've gotten to that. Fortnum & Mason, it's a Stilton cheese jar. And it does say made in England on the bottom. And it has this brown brown glaze at the top, which I don't mind. I actually like it. I'm wondering what they use for lids on this because it does have a lip, a rather large lip here. So I'm wondering what kind of lid they used. If it's a throwaway lid, that's why you never find these with lids. I don't know. But it's Stilton Cheese crock. So I asked, he said $1. So same guy who had this. And I saw this yesterday and it had $15 on it. And today I was getting that jar and I asked him, I said, how much is that? And he said 15, and I said, okay. And he said, I said, okay. He said, but I'll take 10. I said, okay. So I took it for 10, and it is a great big old egg basket. I've seen these go at auctions for 20 some odd dollars. I'm too cheap to pay much more than 10 bucks for one. It is huge. Of course, I've got 12 biddies coming along now. In a little while, when they start having eggs, this will probably fill up. And not that we're going to use this for eggs. This will be for decoration for something. Anyway, $10 for that big egg basket. And the handle's rusty, but I can deal with that. So I went down, and I was proud of myself yesterday. The lady that I bought the tapestry pillow from, of course, she had the booth. And she had, of course, what every antique booth almost has, a box of doilies. I know. But I didn't buy any. I was proud of myself. I didn't buy any. But when I got home, I thought, man, I should have bought a doily. So I went back to her booth today. She not only had that box of doilies, which I didn't get anything out of. Well, I did. I think I got something out of it. But she had another box of linens as well. And I got 2 things out of that. So this was what I got out of the doily box. And she said, I'll cut you a good deal. This one, I think, had a price tag on it of like $6. But she charged me two each for everything. So $6 for her. But that's pretty. And then this is kind of a matching thing to it, almost. I don't know which side is which, to tell you the truth. But it's a little bit longer. It's not table runner long, as you can see. It's not table runner long. It does have this nice little detail right there. Has the lace on the end, but then it has that detail right there. It's really cute. Very feminine to me. So those were $2 each. And then this was in, not the doily basket, but the other one. And you know, I've kind of gotten into those small tablecloths. There is a couple I see in antique stores, but I'm just not willing to pay $25 for them. So this one was $2. And it does have a stain or two here or there. You can see the little details around the edge. And it's square. But yeah, that is, that was $2 as well. I can't help myself. So that was $6, $11. And then I bought one other thing from another lady. The lady was there yesterday. Sorry, you're on uneven ground right now. But she was there yesterday knitting, and I didn't ask her if she sold the stuff she knitted or she was just knitting because she was bored. They had a lot of glassware stuff, turkeys, ceramic turkeys. But I picked this up. She was trying to tell me about another jewelry box that she had there that was blue. She said, if it's the blue one, it's $10. And I'm thinking, I don't see a blue one. She said, I wanted to keep it, so that's why I keep saying $10. She said, I think my husband finally went and put it back in the truck to keep people from asking about it. But I picked this one up and she said $1. So it matches, kind of matches the first one I showed you. The etching's just a little bit different. And it's, of course, smaller and different size. There's the bottom of it. And again, you could use this. You could put a couple of tubes of lipstick in there, jewelry, whatever you want. But I like the look of them. Anyway, and that was that. Then I went to, there was a lot of people up and down the road that had kind of like yard sale thing going on. There was a lady there who had her daughter, and her daughter had a little 2-month-old she was out there with. Everybody was going on. And I'm assuming they had other kids because they had a lot of toys. But this I picked up. This is just wood. This one doesn't have a maker's mark on the bottom of it, but it is butter. This is children's toys, okay? This one does have a mark, and it's Hearth and Home from Target, from, I guess, Joanna Gaines's collection. It is a toaster. There's your done knob, and then your toast comes up. And it has the little, you know, little elastic thing up there. Anyway, she gave me, or she let me buy these for $1 a piece. So $2. And then I saw this in a box. She did have some old stuff. I really should have stopped yesterday and saw what she had. But this was in a box. And there was a lot of stuff on top of it. And I guess that's probably why it was still there. But I asked her, I said, how much for the paper doll set? And she said, ooh, that's a tough one because I bought it in the estate sale. But she eventually said $3, and I took it. So here's the paper doll. You can see that's one outfit. There's another outfit. I thought at first somebody ripped their heads off, but it's an outfit. Now this one, I do believe her head was ripped off, and I have the head here. And it has this little kickstand if you want to post her up to look at her when you get her dressed. But the reason I say this is her is because you see the back side right there. So, and then of course another outfit. There is a doll in here that has her head attached. And that's her right there. I don't know how old these are. I remember my mother, they even had paper dolls when I was coming up. Not quite like this, of course, different look. But my mother used to tell us about, they give you a stick and told you to put something paper on it. Some of the outfits are, I didn't know this, but I guess this came in the newspaper this way because it's newspaper on the back, newsprint, and then little outfits you could cut out of the newspaper. Even little scenes. What is this? This is a bow for the baby's head. Even the teddy bear, I think, has a little outfit in here. Hats. Again out of the newspaper. Here's the baby for those dresses. And out of the newspaper. You can see another one of her outfits. So there she is with a little baby doll of her own. I think we have gone over. Nope, here it is. Here is a little outfit for the bear. Can you believe it? So, and then we have another outfit. Look at those spats, would you? Anyway, this was, I think she said she got it out of an estate sale. That was $3, so $5 at the last sale. And that was it for the day. So all of this haul came in the last couple of days. Very happy for it. It just makes me think I probably need to slow down and go into some of these things, but don't tell my husband that. I won't tell him if you won't tell him. He doesn't need to have that kind of information. So I'm very happy with what I have. Some of it will be for sale. The Fiesta Bowl I know will be for sale. The creamer will probably be for sale. I don't know. There's a couple other things from the last haul that I need to get pictures taken and get it listed. But here's mud in your eye. I hope to get it in eBay store soon. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment, pass us along. Do whatever it is you want to do. But thank you for watching. We'll see you later and have a good week.